Good morning and welcome to LaMonaca Law's film studio. I was honored to be recognized in Delaware County's 2022 top lawyers for divorce category, but more proud of future law and virtual law category. What is that? What's future law? Well, traditional law firms have been around since the beginning of time, right? You set up an appointment through a secretary, you don't talk to an attorney, you come in at some point in the future and you meet that attorney for the first time, and if you like them, you hire them and move on. Well before the pandemic, we created virtual LaMonaca Law. And I've YouTube videos long before this ever happened indicating what the future would be like. Well, the future I predicted then would be virtual reality, virtual appearances in the courtroom. Everyone thought I was crazy. Everyone thought, how could that ever happen in the pristine practice of law? Well, it did out of necessity because of Corona and COVID. Well, at LaMonaca Law, having created that before the pandemic, it allowed us to cruise right through it, of course with some dips, but we were able to seamlessly represent our clients both in meetings and in courtrooms and courthouses around. We continue to offer that now. What's in your future? That's future LaMonaca Law. As you see by this chart, traditional law firms are going to be go by the wayside in my prediction. Virtual law is here and now, and future law is a little bit of all this. Virtual reality headsets where people literally put them on. You're in a virtual courtroom with witnesses, judges, exhibits being handed up and back. Actual haptic sensors on your arms so that when you shake somebody's hand, you actually feel like you're shaking their hand. May seem a little bit out of science fiction, right? But just think back 5 years ago. Would you have thought where we are today we'd have that? What about 10 years ago, 20 years ago? More so, take a second and look into the future, right? What do you think the future is going to hold 5 years from now, 10 years from now? That's where I live and trying to plan that for myself, for the clients here at LaMonaca Law, for our team members, and to make society better, more versatile, and adaptable. So I hope that everyone is safe, having come through this incredible pandemic that was devastating to all, but that we each got some more meaning out of it and fulfillment, and we appreciate the things in life a little bit more. Thank you for all the faith you've had in us here at LaMonaca Law, and I promise you, we will be innovative, creative as we move into future LaMonaca Law.